Hello, everyone. Thank you for watching our webinar. I'm Dr. Hallie Kuehne from zHealth Software. zHealth is a complete end-to-end software made specifically for chiropractors that includes digital soap notes with dictation, electronic health records, billing, scheduling with an online calendar, automated text and email reminders, patient check-ins, two-click claims, and much more. Today, our webinar is on digital soap notes. Just a quick note before we get started. If you have any questions regarding digital soap notes or documentation in general, feel free to send me an email with all of your questions. You'll find my contact details at the end of the webinar, so don't forget to tell us what problems you're facing and we will provide a free consultation to help you find the solutions for your specific needs. Now, let's go ahead and discuss how paper notes are affecting your practice and why it would be better to start using digital soap notes. This is Dr. John. He's a chiropractor that manages his own office. He uses paper soap notes. On average, about 40 patients visit him daily. Sam has been seeing Dr. John for the last 6 months for lower back pain. Today, Sam tells Dr. John, the pain level for my lower back pain has improved slightly, and now it's a 6 out of 10. However, I have shooting pain going down my right leg. A similar thing happened about 3 months ago, and your treatment that time was very effective. Dr. John takes out Sam's file and starts searching for his past paper soap notes to find the one where Sam had complained of shooting pain. But Dr. John realizes that many of the past soap notes are missing from the patient's file. He starts looking for the missing notes in other patients' files, but he can't find it. He can't spend too much time looking for them while Sam's waiting. After about a minute, Dr. John decides to stop searching and begin his treatment session with Sam. Paper notes have simply become too difficult to manage in today's highly regulated healthcare environment with its massive documentation requirements. Paper notes can create chaos if not managed properly. Chiropractors using paper-based systems spend too much time during the day on uncompensated paperwork. They confirm appointments on paper, take patient progress notes on paper, type and print soap notes to send claims to insurance companies. The majority of their time goes into managing these files and records securely for follow-up care and reimbursement. Although it's impossible to entirely eliminate uncompensated paperwork from the daily schedule, you can minimize disruptions they cause and redirect your efforts towards revenue-generating work. We understand that overwhelming documentation is one of the main factors leading to increased burnout in chiropractors. It's impossible to produce handwritten soap notes quickly when you need to include detailed information that's currently required by healthcare regulators and the insurance industry. Handwritten soap notes also waste your staff's time too. The paper notes you write must be filed, and the file must be pulled every time the patient comes to your practice and then put away. It becomes difficult to extract information from paper records quickly and efficiently. This will slow down the claims filing process and inhibit your treatment planning. By changing the way they document, chiropractors can save about 20 minutes a day on patient notes documentation. Your patient notes need to be understood by insurance claims reviewers. If we use our own special shorthand, then we all know we must provide a translation chart to the insurance company whenever our notes are requested. If they can't decipher the notes, the claim will be rejected. The purpose of soap notes is to have a record of the patient's care in order to enhance the quality of care you give now and to aid in the future when care may be needed. Chiropractors using paper notes spend more time writing notes than seeing patients. Writing on paper is slower and affects the patient provider conversation. By injecting digital automation into your workflow, it's possible to significantly cut your time on patient notes and spend that time on patient care. A study revealed that 65% of providers were able to improve quality of care by using electronic medical records. You can't rely on your memory to complete all patient notes after the appointment. The longer you take to sign off patient notes, the longer it takes to get reimbursed by insurance companies. Timing's important when it comes to the credibility of patient documentation, should you ever be scrutinized by an auditor. Problems with handwriting legibility can cause errors and claim denials. The task of managing paper soap notes pile up. It can create chaos if they aren't managed properly. But ultimately, your time and energy will be wasted while trying to manage paper notes. This is why it would be helpful for you to start using a digital note system that provides you with an easy to use option to create patient notes. You can create soap notes in seconds, accurately and efficiently. With electronic documentation using digital soap note templates, you can record and manage patient information in a universal, systematic, and easy to read format. You can document a patient's progress in one single system. You're able to refer to the notes, review the exam and imaging details, as well as look at the treatment plan whenever you need to. No two chiropractic offices operate the same way, and no two patients have the same problems. So why should you be confined to using the same template? Your chiropractic practice has its own techniques, services, and treatment methods. Even if you and your neighboring practice are providing very similar services, the documentation of the treatment can be dramatically different. Digital soap notes give you a library of different templates for cash patients, insurance patients, personal injury patients, and more. So you get to choose which one works best for each patient. This will really speed up your charting and helps you with less manual entry. You can save one template for each type of patient and save them all in one dashboard that's quickly accessible. If you don't want to use the templates in the library, you can customize them. Chiropractors get the flexibility to customize soap notes according to their needs, techniques, elements, exams, etc. With digital soap notes, you get fully customizable templates with multiple levels of customization for different types of patients, for personal injury, for cash, for insurance, and for other services you provide. Customization is only possible with digital soap notes. You can customize your own note as needed and remove unwanted details to make the note short and informative. With digital soap notes, you have complete control. Digital notes allow you to integrate your intake form with your soap note or your evaluation. If you want detailed information from your patients, you can customize the intake form to match your subjective section in your evaluation. This way, you will see patient provided details in the subjective part of your evaluation or your soap note. Your soap notes creation process makes your practice productive and efficient. This way, you won't have to write everything down. You just need to click a few buttons and your soap note will be ready. You can use digital soap notes on a tablet, laptop, or a PC, and you can type or dictate notes into the patient's chart. Digital notes allow you to automatically sort the notes section with every visit. This means that the previous note will automatically populate into the current note, and then you can adjust that note to whatever you did for that day. You can also sign and review the patient note and send it to insurers in just 2 clicks. So today we discussed the challenges with paper notes and how it would help for you to switch to digital soap notes. Dr. Laurie from Piedmont Chiropractic also faced the same challenges with managing paper notes. Now, as she started using digital soap notes, she's able to create notes, invoices, and bills in minutes. That's the power of digital notes. That's the power of switching from paper notes to digital soap notes. Thank you all for watching our webinar. Don't forget, you can email me with questions. I would love to help you. We will also be coming up with another webinar on soap notes for cash practices. Until then, stay safe and we'll see you next time.